Called 70 dimes.
Well, I was a favorite in the last 8 pots I played. I put my money in it.
Not understand that for some reason, but clearly it was a needle. It doesn't matter though. Just one mistake is all I need. One.
Raise to 44.
Under the gun, I don't. It's four-handed. You know, if you haven't been active, be active. And so I like these kind of things. You're gonna win uncontested, you know, the lion's share of the time. But Hellmuth snap calls because he does have the snap call kind of hand.
I'm not gonna check in the dark though.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I might just fire out one time. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a very good hand
All right,
for
check.
king.
Check.
For king, 6 of diamonds.
Check.
Queen 5. See, it hits his range. When you make a bluff with queen 5, or you know, you try and get it, and all of a sudden, and now he'll check again because he's picked something up. But that range, 9 through queen, is dangerous.
I better bet big, really big here. I better bet 70,000.
That's a big bet. That is a big bet.
He's trying to get like a random 9-10 or something to fold.
The problem is, if there is a problem, is that Negreanu knows what big bets mean.
It means weak or.
I mean,
like
look at
protecting
that.
The,
How
yeah.
much does he know what big bets mean?
Wow, so sick.
That was a cold,
body language.
stone cold call.
Check.
Check.
And
Check.
Hellmuth is going to freak.
King high.
He's gonna freak.
This coupled with the other
He's
hand.
gonna freak.
Called 70 dimes. Queen 5.
Explosion coming.
Oh, it's so good against me. It's crazy. It doesn't matter though. Just one mistake is all I need. One queen 5 to be in bad shape for about 200.
Daniel's happier than a.
He really is.
It's one hand against Daniel. For God's sakes. He's out there with these freaking weird hands and I can't beat him. It's ridiculous. I know it's coming. I just, the blinds are getting high.
Yeah, it's gotta happen soon, right?
Yeah. It's gotta happen
You
soon.
run out of time.
That's alright. I like limp with ace king and it'll just ship like quickly with like king jack here or something weird.
King jack, yep, is that right? Yeah. And then hope to
Maybe
spike a jack.
That's okay. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I might be frustrated, but I am dangerous. Dangerous.
Are they getting it on here?
Jonathan folded 5 rag. Daniel folded queen 6.
I just want to bet 30 in the dark. I'm so steamed up. Check.
Wow, this is a pretty big hand for. I mean, to flop a straight draw. Oh, now he has a straight. He doesn't want the flush out there.
Bet 30.
Negreanu's got a straight flush draw.
It's so crazy.
He's thinking, oh, if I
Two
could
outs.
only be up against the ace of spades here.
I think he's going to call 30 and try and shut him in.
3-0.
Is Hellmuth gonna
They're
bounce out of his seat when the spade hits?
Yep. How did it just come?
Check.
Check.
It's gonna. You think he's value betting this?
He's just betting because it's Hellmuth.
And he knows that he's got the best hand, and it looks like it could be a higher spade for sure.
Oh.
Flush.
Straight flush draw. Yeah, I know it's funny. I know you have no clue where you are on these things. I know. It's real funny.
But I played it perfect.
Yeah, you played it great.
Perfect.
And spade, you guys drawing dead every pot we play our whole life. Daniel's drawing dead. And hits and hits and hits. Oh, I think I'll call you with a 5. I think I'll play this hand, that hand. Oh, 7s, I'm all in. Oh, I was a favorite in the last 8 hands I played. Yeah, you put all your money in with like 7s and 8s and hands. Ridiculously lucky to be a small favorite in all those pots. I gotta listen to this and take it all the time. And then he has to suck out on me.
From this. You know you can get abs from laughing?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is really good stuff.
Yeah, because it's true.
Like, forget doing like crunches.
Well, I was a favorite in the last 8 pots I played. I put my money in every time I have 7s.
No, it wasn't.
Well, Phil ends up with the snowman now.
When you make a joke. So
Yeah, I will let you know if I make a joke.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call Phil.
Cool.
That's
Tune in next week. He might make a
That's the
joke.
kind of call that Juha made that shows he knows what kind of hands Phil is capable of limping in with, right?
Because he's taking his position and just call and not risk anything. See the flop, see what he's gonna do.
Nice flop for Juha.
Yes.
Check.
7,000.
7,000.
Now Juha is under pressure. Does Phil have ace queen?
Cool. Pass.
With two players behind you, I mean, are you surprised that he just called? Juha, I mean, would you have preferred to raise?
Look.
What's Sharp gonna do?
What is?
He's just got ducks.
It's funny, isn't it?
I mean, an ace could come, and Eddie still wouldn't know if he's ahead or behind. Well, he is ahead.
Look at the diamond aces coming, and look at Phil is trying to use the ace.
He cannot. He's squelched here.
27,000.
He's betting out. That's great poker play, but on the wrong moment.
It's a risky.
He's walking into a monster.
Do you think? I mean, does Juha regret that he didn't raise this flop?
He don't know where he stand. He think if he puts Phil on a queen ace, then he think he have only a diamond draw, and he have to put 27,000. I think it's a great bet from Phil, not knowing that Eddie hits his ace and still in there.
I mean, Marcel, I mean, that 27,000, it's such a big bet. I mean, Juha would never imagine that Phil's bluffing here.
No.
It's not like him in 4,000, is it?
Oh, Juha is counting the pot and his odds if he will get the rest. If he get pot odds to call it, and he got like 11 outs according to his imagination.
Geez, he could fold here.
It's unreal.
Cool.
He calls it. Look, Eddie, what Eddie said.
Wow.
Eddie called a bet, improved, and now facing the fact he don't know he has the best hand. But he certainly cannot just call this one. So he need to stick it in or fold a two pair, aces and deuce, because he might walk into aces and queens. And he's only two cards. Of course, Phil is pretending that he have the biggest hand, betting it out even when the ace came. I like the play of Phil very much.
So stupid.
Yes.
I mean, Eddie's decision here, the fact that he's got 8 points right now. Wow.
Yeah, I told you he feels like.
And now Juha's the favorite, but Phil could win this on the river.
Yes, of
Phil
course.
could win it on the river.
Yes, he played great. This is a great play of Phil.
He has to bet. If the die.
He have to bet it now to win it. And he goes all in.
Oh my. Oh my, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. There's 91,000 in there. He cannot check, can he?
Well, he cannot win if he checks it.
24,000.
Oh, and Juha's under pressure too. He's only got 2 points. I mean, he can't.
He played his hand great. He played this hand really nicely, and you was gonna lay down. Look, he's counting. He goes like he don't feel like he have a chance to win this one, but
This is the biggest pot of the Premier League for Phil Hellmuth and for Juha.
yes. It's great play. It's great play. You have to admit that he took the use of the ace, betting it out on the flop like he had the ace queen, followed up when the ace hit, walking into a situation where he looks at this possible straight, and he still bet it. That's the only weak spot what Juha could imagine. That why should Phil still bet it if a straight comes out there? But Phil knows Juha cannot have played 10 king.
Oh my. And if Juha calls here, he could be knocking Phil Hellmuth out of this Premier League.
It's a big decision, and it's a great play for Phil Hellmuth, without a doubt. And I think Juha's going to lay down.
He wants to see it. He wants to see it.
Do you have Queen Jack of Diamonds?
No. Oh no, now Phil's talking to him.
If I had that, I would have called you in a second. But
Oh, Phil opened his mouth.
I did raise you on the flop.
Phil opened his mouth.
Phil opened his mouth.
You got it.
He opened his
I
mouth.
think he had him up till then.
He gave it away, opening, and look how Eddie Sharp must feel now.
Good call.
Yeah, but he knew I was about to call. That's why he tried. That was his last weapon.
Then he
Why
started
did he
to talk.
open his mouth?
He opened his mouth to start to talk, and then he gave Juha the touch. Juha didn't feel like it.
You know, Phil, if you didn't save that 5,000 to yourself, I might have laid it down.
Boy, oh boy, you, huh?
Well, that's the truth.
You are really special, buddy. You find a way to needle
No,
find
it
a way to
wasn't.
needle somebody when you beat them for all their chips.
I'm not needling you.
You're not needling me.
No.
It was obviously a needle. You might not understand that for some reason, but clearly it was a needle.
Okay. Well, sorry if it was. Wasn't meant to be.
I don't mind. I'll never needle you. Trust me.